Luciano Toledo is a purple belt out of Legion Martial Arts right here in the Myrtle Beach area. Training partner of yours as well, Chris.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I see him on the mats every day.
What are we going to see from him? What can you tell us about his jiu-jitsu game?
I can tell you that he has a great wrestling game. He wrestled in high school, and he's really known around the gym for his guillotines. The arm bars are secondary, but that guillotine is serious.
Well, that's something we're going to have to watch out for.
Cornered by none other than Mr. Shane Briggs.
Edward Acosta is a purple belt out of Triad Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I believe he was a wrestler as well.
At the University of North Carolina at Greensboro, and a state runner-up in high school.
So we might see a lot more wrestling than Jiu-Jitsu tonight?
We'll see. We'll see. And listen, that is the most interesting gi I have seen.
I like that. I haven't seen that online anywhere. Gotta ask him where he got it from.
It almost kind of looks like a cloud.
Maybe the reference is he puts people to sleep?
Yeah. We switched up the names a little bit there.
All right, we got everything squared away on the teleprompter.
Just to clarify, Luciano is the one in the white gi. Up hands, and we are underway.
A guard pull from a wrestler. Don't see that much right to De La Riva.
They're coming out fast and furious. It's just scramble after scramble after scramble. Beautiful. You can see both of the wrestling pedigrees coming in here.
Nice.
Running the pipe on the single leg. Beautiful takedown by Edward there.
He seems to do a really good job of combining his wrestling and jiu-jitsu.
And that in itself is a skill. All right, we got to pause in action. We're going to go ahead and Mr. Adam DeWitt is going to reset them in the middle of the mat. We're back underway here.
A lot of pressure by Edwards. Edward trying to get the pass. Excellent scramble. Very, very close match.
Got a clean pass there by Edward.
Edward seems to have slightly better hips in the scramble.
So fast.
What do you expect out of a college wrestler?
Right. Faster than a hiccup. Looks like he's setting up north-south here.
Excellent attempt at a back take.
Yeah.
Great scramble.
Over and over and over again.
looks like his gi is from Armbar Soap Company. Is that what that is? Yes, it is.
Yeah. Nice call. And then we got a guard pull by Luciano.
Looks like he's looking for a single leg X. Tried to go to X to sweep. Edward using basically a wrestler's cradle. Try to put him on his back.
We are going to pause and reset again. They're using all the mat space. Well, this half. Start here on Neon Belly. For anybody at home who has not experienced Neon Belly from wrestler, it is very, very unpleasant.
Absolutely, especially after big lunch. Luciano has pretty good guard retention.
Very much so, going from using that outside leg, bringing it back in, using his legs.
Edward just has that serious wrestling pressure. Good job. Excellent job by Luciano. Good stand up.
Look at those hips. Edward with the very strong hips, and then Luciano goes from a takedown to a guard pull.
The story on the mat has been Edward's pressure.
That combined with the takedowns as well.
And for fans at home, our match clock is a little bit off, so you can't see that we still have about a minute left in the match.
Let's see if he goes for that. Let's see if he goes for that back take from north south again. Looks like he's setting it up by getting those grips on Luciano's belt with heavy top pressure here.
He'll get some style points for that. There
Yep,
he goes.
and then there goes that back take again.
Same escape.
And Luciano is out. We got 30 seconds to go here. And they're not paying me to judge, but I got to think that Luciano has a lot of making up to do at this point. With 20 seconds to go.
Haven't seen a submission attempt yet, but the pressure and control by Edward has been excellent.
And that is
excellent
time.
Match.
As expected, dominated it very much by wrestling back and forth from both men. If you like wrestling, you know this was your match.
I like wrestling. 3 children that wrestle.
Okay.
After 6 minutes, your judges have reached their decision. Your winner, Edward Acosta.
That was an excellent decision.
Can't say I disagree with it. Oh, this is a little. That wrestling really came through there.
Considering that was the first match of the night, we should be have a good night of fights ahead of us.
Absolutely. We got the
all right.
the kids coming
Your
up next.
matchup is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, contested in 1 6-minute round. Please welcome first Oliver Henderson.
Oliver Henderson is 15 years old, training out of Legion Martial Arts. Have you ever had the opportunity to train with him as well?
Oh yes, all the time. He is so fast. An excellent young man too. You cannot say enough positive things about his character.
That's great to hear. Well, maybe his choice of music isn't the best, but
well,
kids today, get off my grass. They're repping Batman.
Gotta love it.
Recorded again by Shane Briggs.
Your referee is Adam DeWitt.
And please welcome his opponent, Brayden Cermak.
Brayden's 14 years old, training out of American Top Team in Asheville, North Carolina.
My understanding is he has a twin brother as well that also competes.
Wow. I wonder who wins that battle at home.
Oh, we might have to ask him. We might have to find out.
Not the living room furniture.
or their mother.
This bout is scheduled for 1 6-minute round. First, the competitor standing to my left. He represents Legion's Martial Arts, Oliver Henderson. And his opponent standing to my right. He represents American Top Team Asheville, Brayden Cermak.
All right, and here we go.
Oh, thank you.
I have in my notes here that
Yes, sir.
Brayden was an alternate for Team USA Kids in MMA for Bulgaria.
Wow.
Yeah, you don't hear about that very often. Like, yeah. Oliver shoots in for a takedown. He is caught in a tight guillotine.
Great takedown and great guillotine.
That is a tight guillotine here. And it looks like he's switching to a triangle.
Oliver's doing a good job surviving so far.
He's showing that shoulder, and he's going for the stack. Brayden with the head pull for the posture. And it looks like Brayden was looking to switch that armbar for just a second.
Oliver's doing a good job keeping that elbow tucked in.
And Brayden's looking for that adjustment on that triangle, and he's making it a little bit tighter. The real battle being fought here, for those at home, is Oliver's right shoulder. That's the battle right there. The more that shoulder is being shown, or it's visible in the triangle, the more circulation he's getting. The more it is hidden, which is what Brayden's trying to do, is where it gets tighter, which is where you see the adjustment that Brayden's doing right now.
Excellent job. That is tight. Good job by Oliver not to let that arm go. Oh.
And he succumbed to the triangle.
Excellent job by Brayden to keep tightening that triangle.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your winner by triangle choke submission, Brayden Cermak.
Lesson learned for young Oliver.
How exciting was that?
Always awesome to see the kids out here.
Absolutely. Seems they're a little less.
Your next matchup is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Please welcome first to the mats, Alden Burnett.
Alden Burnett is a blue belt out of Gracie Jiu-Jitsu in Savannah, Georgia.
As the unofficial fashion police, I love that.
And his opponent,
love that get up.
Please welcome Evan Strickland.
And next up we have Evan Strickland, who is a blue belt training out of Honor MMA here in Conway, South Carolina. His father, Rodney Gorilla Time Strickland, will also be on the card as well.
Evan is all sorts of pumped up. Gotta love it.
This bout is scheduled for one 6-minute round. First, the competitor standing to my left. He is a blue belt in Jiu-Jitsu, representing Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Savannah, Alden Bandit. And his opponent standing to my right. He is also a blue belt representing Honor MMA. Put your hands together for Evan Strickland.
Love those shorts. I think those might be Engage shorts. The Australian MMA company.
Well made.
Engage. Pretty colorful. Evan, like his father, has a pretty good leg lock game.
Oh yeah.
So I'd expect to see that if this hits the mat.
There any Aminari rolls in his arsenal?
No.
No.
They're fighting for the inside tie to get control.
Let's see who's going to be the first one to commit to a real takedown or a guard pull here.
Evan's very strong. Excellent, excellent. Evan's going to have to let go of that, or he's going to get Von Flue choked.
Right.
Very nice inside leg trip, and then he went right to the pass to side.
Okay, he abandoned the guillotine. Intelligently so.
Yep. It's a nice job, Alden, to get the takedown right into side control. Now he's looking for the arm. Good scramble. Looking for the mount.
Knee on belly, straight to mount.
Excellent technique. Keeping those grapevines in.
You hear his coach saying, walk the elbow.
Yep.
So he's just trying to clear that space from underneath. So Alden is trying to clear that space from underneath Evan's arm. That's where the battle is occurring, right here underneath the armpit.
Evan's doing a good job not allowing it. Evan looks very calm and relaxed.
That is a high mount. Looks like he might be going for the gift wrap here, and Alden abandons it.
Evan really just needs to use his elbows, create a little space and shimmy away, work the escape.
Alden does an excellent job keeping him on the defensive here.
That's the thing, it keeps attacking.
And, Evan gives up his back here. Let's see, we got a body triangle by Alden. It's hard to see what the hand fighting battle is.
Evan needs to fight the hands and get the foot to the floor.
Climbing the back. What he doesn't want is he doesn't want to be belly down here. And now he's belly down now, but a bad position is made worse because now you feel all of that hip pressure on top of you as well.
He's trying to work out I thought he was working on the back door.
And it looks like we're going to have a reset. Go to the middle of the mat. Evan's going to get a breath of air, but still. Alden immediately goes for the choke.
Evan's doing a good job, though, keeping his chin down, but he has to start moving.
Because that hip pressure will wear you down.
Yep.
Just feel like you're being just driven straight into the mat there. It really is we're just in a hand fighting battle. It's kind of an invisible battle because it's difficult to see. Looks like is he under the chin? He is putting the squeeze on here, whether he's under the chin.
Good defense by Evan, but I don't know how long this is going to last.
That looks tight.
Alden keeps adjusting.
Okay, and so it looks like he's not all the way underneath the chin yet.
Evan's a tough kid.
Yes. Anybody?
That doesn't feel good.
Anybody who's never got your face squeezed by somebody who knows
Come
that.
see me, I'll squeeze your face.
Oh my goodness. It is not pleasant. Okay. It looks like he got underneath the chin in the transition.
Good job by Alden. Excellent match, guys.
Oh man, what toughness shown by Evan, man. Because my goodness, he was just on the defensive for about a minute and a half, 2 minutes and that is tough. We'll be back.
Please put your hands together for your winner by rear naked choke, Evan Strickland. Burnett?
Oh,
Little error there.
a little mix up.
It's Alden Burnett.
There we go.
Hey.
Now we got it corrected.
we all got a little laugh out of that. You know, they're smiling, shaking hands. Evan, only 17 years old.
Only 17, yeah.
How nice would it be? Like he's got a lot of competition experience as well. It's invaluable at that age.
Excellent job, guys.
And you being 17 again, you're not even sore the next day.
No. You could go train after this.
Right. We are moving right along here.
That's good because I have a short attention span.
All right, your next matchup is no-gi submission grappling. Please welcome first, Sawyer Griffin.
Sawyer Griffin, a blue belt out of 10th Planet, Decatur, Georgia.
How about an interesting fact? He played pro rugby and college football.
Wow.
Yeah. Talk about an athlete. You know, you get that itch.
And his opponent, please welcome to the mats, Tyler Thaxton.
Tyler Thaxton, a blue belt as well, trains out of Fitness Edge MMA here in Conway, South Carolina, one of the people that I train with. Fitness Edge MMA, one of our sponsors here tonight. Thank you, Mike Kelly, for the excellent training facility. And Tyler is being brought to the mat by Ken Davis, our resident black belt at Fitness Edge, also an active competitor himself. Tyler was a college athlete as well.
This bout is scheduled for
Played
one
baseball at
6-minute
Marshall.
round.
That's what
First,
I have
the
down here.
competitor standing to my left. He is a blue belt representing 10th Planet Decatur, Sawyer Griffin.
Tyler just received his blue belt.
And his opponent standing to my right. He is a blue belt representing Fitness Edge MMA and Roberto Travin, Tyler Thaxton.
We have just two well-rounded athletes here.
Yep.
Let's see. For Tyler, I think I see baseball and football.
Yes.
Wow. Having trained with Tyler, what's his go-to? What will you be looking out for here?
Oh, he got poked in the eye, lost the contact.
Oh, what sportsmanship there.
Tyler is pretty much a novice at this point. He's been coming to the gym for about a year, gotten consistent in the last couple months. Just really a fundamentals guy.
We got the contact back in, and we are going. It's like, hey man, I don't want to beat you if you can't see me do it. We'll pause.
That was a good job by Tyler to get his hips away. I think you're going to see a lot of power with this rugby player.
Well, we got an excellent guillotine attempt here. Can't see how tight it is.
It was a great takedown. Again, right into the guillotine. I think it's going to be hard to finish this. His head just popped out. You know, Tyler was flat on his back. You know, didn't have the angle. I don't think it was deep enough. You know, relatively a newcomer to the sport.
Not afraid to go after it.
That's good to see.
All these young guys.
I don't want to see a match where people just stand staring at each other, afraid to make a mistake. You gotta learn and enjoy. Looks like he's digging for the Kimura. It's great to see guys work just basics on their blue belts.
Sawyer's going, looks like he's staying heavy on his left arm because he can feel that threat coming through.
Well, football and rugby player, I'm assuming that's what he'd be looking for.
Oh, God,
I'm on
yeah.
top. I want to stay on top. Tyler, baseball player, wants to hit him with a bat. Sorry, Tyler. Excellent hip control by Sawyer.
I really do hope this is the future where we're seeing more and more athletes, you know,
Yep.
their post-college career, you know, from wherever they're coming from, coming into our sport. Adds an extra kind of dimension.
Yeah, Tyler and I talk all the time. He's very philosophical, does a lot of reading. We have a lot of things that we like in common, but he's very, very much appreciates the way Jiu-Jitsu is life-changing and betters the quality of your life. And that's really what I like to see with the sport. He's really hunting that Kimura.
Oh my goodness! And and he rolls through, and then he's going straight to armbar to an Americana.
Excellent sweep. Brushed a little too much to finish it. That blue belt excitement when you have a submission lock on.
100%. You got to restart in the middle.
That was a heck of a Kimura sweep. Very even match so far. This is good to see.
There's no lack of intensity here from either man.
Sawyer was working the lockdown. I was expecting to see some 10th planet wizardry.
You love to see it.
It's way beyond my comprehension.
And some of those names.
I love to watch it.
I don't know.
Oh, Tyler put his head in there and could get caught with a guillotine.
And look, it's hard to tell how deep that is, but it looks like he's fighting the hands.
It's deep. See, where Tyler went straight to his back, Sawyer's sitting up, which is making this much, much tighter. He's getting much, much deeper, and he's going to use it to sweep. Up, Tyler's getting his head out.
And he pops his head off. So much
That's
toughness there.
Pure toughness. I'm going to rip my head out no matter what.
That's where you get that cauliflower from.
Yep.
Look at that pretty conversation starter declaration.
Sawyer looking to pass. Tyler looking to use that hook to sweep. I'm sorry I had that backwards. I'm going to have to get on Tyler, though, because we're working on guard breaks this week in class, and he's not working the guard break.
Oh.
Sawyer's holding on to that arm. Is he going to look to do a maybe pendulum or flower sweep? Nope.
Oh, he's using it to set up a triangle. He had that
Tyler's using that to try to pass. Great job, guys.
using that overhook on one side and try to push that other arm out to go for that triangle. We got lots of forearm pressure here. It's not going to get a tap against a good guy, but it certainly is uncomfortable.
It got the guard open, but now you have to parlay that into something fast.
Absolutely.
You gave all that throw pressure, and the other guy closes his guard. Not trying to sound critical.
That's that tough love that's coming straight through the commentary. That's what that is.
There we go. Now Tyler, that's what Tyler needs to do is posture up. Get your head off his chest and posture up. Working the knee in the butt. Trying to pop those hips.
You can see that it looks like he's trying to set up another triangle again. Straight one arm in and one arm out. Okay.
That was a good job.
Up. Turns it into a sweep.
Tyler looking for the triangle.
One arm in, one arm out. It's there if he wants it.
A little bit of an experience. He's in that survival mode right now. This is a great match. Very close.
We got about 10 seconds left on the clock here.
great match.
For only the second time tonight, we're going to have to go to a judge's decision here. I mean, that's a tough one to judge. I wouldn't want to be a judge here.
Very close, but Sawyer did make some submission attempts. I always like to see
Please
some attempts.
give it up for your winner by split decision, Tyler
Could have
Thaxton.
gone either way.
Yeah,
That's exactly how I thought. I thought draw.
With that split decision, you know.
I'm assuming, though, that they need to have a winner. Could have gone either way, guys. Great match.
Doesn't get much closer than that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to kick off the Royal Flush Quintet. And remember, there is a $3,000 grand prize on the line for this thing.
Straight
so
cash,
without
homie.
further ado, we're going to bring out each of our teams and introduce our competitors. First, please welcome to the mats, Team Quest.
And first up, we have Team Quest.
They look absolutely thrilled.
Team Crest is Brayden Kennedy, Nick Carney, Tyler Booney, Anthony Craparo, and Philip Painter.
Quick reminder here, you can have as many competitors as you want, but their weight cannot
Please
exceed
welcome
830 pounds.
Team
Gotcha.
Divine.
What team is this?
Divine.
Divine, okay.
Yes, sir.
Divine Jiu-Jitsu, okay. So this looks like a bit
Team
of a
Divine
beefier group.
consists of Gino Porter,
They decided
Dale
four
Harris,
competitors.
They decided to go with the
Daniel
girth.
Pellegrino, and Mitch Sexton.
They're wearing some nice Honey gear, one of our sponsors as well. Thank you, Honey, for the sponsorship.
I love how
And
not
please put your
talking to you
hands
either.
together for Team Cream.
This will be interesting to see who they each send out first.
Team Cream consists of Andrew Kuchel, Michael Villeneuve, Sam Lambert, Kevin
Why does this
D'Arroyo,
remind me of the fight
and
scene in
Chris Smith.
How many did they send out for as well?
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time
They have 5.
for your
They have 5.
3 Royal Flush Quintet teams.
So strategically,
Gentlemen, please make your way back to the dressing room.
you got to think. If you have 4 men, you have to be extremely confident that one of your guys is going to be able to take out at least 2. It's a bold strategy.
It is. What if you send out a team of 1?
You're either very.
What if it's Gordon Ryan?
He's got 830 pounds of jiu-jitsu, so he's fine.
No, they're getting set up.
This is exciting.
You see strategy that you don't normally
All right,
see
ladies
in
and
jiu-jitsu
gentlemen,
matches.
for your first quintet matchup, it will consist of Team Cream and Team Crest.
So the great thing about this is we don't even know who's going to start the matches off.
It'll be a mystery to all of us.
All right.
Josh
Referee
Williams.
Josh Williams. All right, here we go. I'd love to know what each team's strategy was, why they sent the person out they sent.
I mean, there's certainly all types of strategies you could employ here. It could
And
be
we have a guard pull right away.
It could be your best submission artist comes first, or you, oh, we got an early attempt at a triangle, right to an attempted knee bar.
Oh. With heel hooks now, nobody goes for knee bars anymore.
Lost start.
That was good to see. Excellent pressure. Excellent job.
He is hunting that leg. There's another knee bar. That one looks nasty.
That's tight.
Oh, that looks nasty. If he gets it behind the arm, that's, oh goodness. If he gets it behind, that's it.
Great knee bar. You don't see knee bars anymore.
But really that added pressure of having that knee bar go whenever you bring it behind your armpit significantly increases the pressure on that knee.
I looked almost like an Minari roll. It looked like my Minari roll. Wait, there's a big old guy laying on his back.
This is fast paced. We have immediately elimination comes and the next person comes on the mat. So if you're the team on the right here, do you change your strategy here? Because a stall still favors you.
Right.
If all the rest of these matches,
draw, both of them are eliminating.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So I don't know if strategically you think differently, or you say, hey man, this is what got me to the dance. We're just gonna keep it moving.
After that fast submission, I would just keep it moving.
It looks like that's exactly what's going on here. Kind of have a low cross body triangle going here. You got an excellent job controlling the hips. Fast pace. It looks like we're hunting for the back here. Okay.
Good defense.
We got a little egg beater action here. Oh.
Excellent tempo pass.
Boy, is this fast paced. Oh, big try at the guillotine.
Used it to pass. Great job. Now, are these 6 minutes or 5 minutes?
I believe that these are.
I wasn't paying attention to the clock. That was my fault.
I believe these are 5 minutes.
So we're almost halfway through the round.
Fast and furious action. Moving up to almost it looks like you're going for almost an S mount there just for a second. In my opinion, the most miserable of mounts. Debatable. I don't want you to show me. You got me by about like 40 pounds.
That's not my game. Oh, they're about to go out of bounds.
Get a reset by Josh Williams.
He's hunting that leg.
Oh, you can't leave it hanging out there.
This is going to be a race. Good scramble.
And neither guy wants to leave the mat, so they are fast and furious, with about a minute and a half left to go. Leaving that leg out. No hip control, so you have an escape. And these just happen so
Beautiful
lightning
pass.
quick. So lightning quick.
That was a beautiful pass.
We got a nice back take here, straight into the body triangle.
Excellent hand fighting.
And then a switch at the body triangle. That was seamless. Got our training partner does a body triangle just like that. You go from one side to the other, and Skyler just locks it on one side to the other. And we're going for an arm bar here.
Arm. Good defense. Good old cheese grater across the face.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
Just a little extra incentive there. Just a little encouragement. Can I borrow one of those arms, sir?
Great job.
And that's the time.
And
so
they both got eliminated then.
both
correct?
competitors are eliminated. We got fresh blood on the mat. Oh my gosh, look how fast.
Does he have the leg? Yes, he does.
Looks like he's going to turn it right into it. He was going for the back there for just a second. So really the battle here is the controlling of the hips and then controlling the rotation.
Always.
Just back and forth, back and forth. Let me try my heel hook. You try your heel hook.
It's been a fast-paced match so far.
And we're out of bounds here.
Did you just go for a straight ankle lock? I missed it. I couldn't see it.
4 minutes to go. Nice arm trap, bringing the arm, attempting to bring the elbow across the center line. Opens up arm bars, sweeps on that side.
It's a very even match.
It's hard to see what he's setting up on that far side. And then we got to drop straight to an straight ankle lock. Then a roll over to, we're going for
the heel.
Outside heel hook. He's got to clear that knee line. He's immediately switching sides. And for those at home that are watching, when I'm referencing the knee line, I mean the person getting their leg attacked. If their knee is near where the hip is, that's really where the break is coming from.
Mm-hmm.
So whenever you hear us referencing the knee line, that's what we're referring to.
It's been a back and forth battle. This is real close.
If you like jiu-jitsu and you like fast-paced no-gi jiu-jitsu, very modern day, this is for you.
What I like is only the submission counts.
Yeah, well, it adds a sense of urgency.
Yep.
No judges here. And you want to stay on the mat.
Called for the bicep slicer.
Little toe hold here. Used pass. Regaining the guard. Right back to attacking the legs.
With a minute to go, I don't see anybody getting the submission at this point. Of course, I'm going to say that, and then we're going to have a submission.
Blink. Don't blink.
Coming down to the last 30 seconds.
Let's see if anybody's going to go for something big here.
At this point, you have to throw the Hail Mary.
100%. We got a toe hold attempt. Oh. He's getting extra here.
Coming from wrestling, that's no big deal.
He's like, I'll see your push and I'll raise you one.
Oh, he's sitting for it.
We got 8 seconds. Oh, that was he got kicked in the
Toe
face
to the
there.
face. Gonna feel that tomorrow.
Oh, absolutely. You don't need my commentary to know how bad that sucks. And with the draw, they are both eliminated. 2 new competitors come on. We're immediately setting the guard here. Oh, right into
the triangle.
We got a trap triangle going on here. Looks like he's working to double it into a Kimura on that side. Better on top doing an excellent job showing that shoulder. Another attack on
he's trying to dig it out. Trying to break that Kimura right out of there. Or as Dean Lister says, Kimura.
Oh, that is strong. That is strong.
Got the
and that's the tap.
Excellent job.
Very well done.
Now things just got interesting.
And you're seeing this more. You're seeing this more and more with, like, you know, when you're getting to you're using the triangle as a position, not just a submission by itself. Like those countless other attacks that come off that triangle. That was just beautifully demonstrated in that last match. And here we go, straight into the next one. Very fast paced. I mean, you see why he sat to his guard.
Yep.
Going for a straight ankle lock. Had to control that hip.
Good job from both guys. Very strategic.
Got a little knee shield action going on here.
That's Phil's go-to guard. Knee shield, Z guard. What do the kids call it these days?
Potato, tomato.
Yeah. Phil keeps looking to take that back. Almost had the sweep.
Excellent use of that knee to create that distance. Really allows you to play, you know, my distance or no distance. Whatever I want, I control the distance. I want you close, I bring you close. And vice versa.
These are two evenly matched guys. Looks like they both know each other's strategy and game. Looking for the inside reverse de la Riva. Phil keeps going to the, looking to go to the back.
Here we are, knee shield again. Coming back to a nice traditional close guard. After seeing all these heel hooks, I know you traditionalists are out there happy to see a closed guard. Makes your old soul smile.
That's right.
Let's see if we see that. We see that that triangle attempt again. Using that trap triangle to go for a Kimura. Looks like he's going for that Kimura, either the Kimura sweep or just going for that straight Kimura on that.
He has to pull something out now. We're coming down to the last minute. Hey,
what a
excellent
beautiful
job.
sweep.
Got the sweep, but didn't get the back.
Enter that guard with caution. My goodness. If you're the next guy up on either team, you just got to start feeling those nerves right now.
Oh yeah, the pressure's on now.
Let's see if we see one last Hail Mary here.
Someone has to throw something up.
Going hard for that, but he's not controlling the knee line there, so not going to get that knee bar.
And here come the hammers.
You know your jiu-jitsu is legit whenever you have a belt tattooed on your calf. That's a boldness that I do not possess, but I admire.
Going right for the leg.
Oh, that's straight ankle lock. Going hard for the straight ankle lock. He has a nice grip on that. What he can't do is he can't be too far away unless he's kicking all the way away. He's going to switch it straight into a heel hook here to try to take the back.
Nice takedown.
Beautiful takedown.
It's not going to count, though, is it? Nope.
Tell that to his back. I think it still counts.
Right to Z guard. Knee shield. Great job.
That was a fast takedown. Little butterfly guard action. And we're back up again.
And we're back down again.
And we're back down again. See if he shoots for that fast takedown again. Because he shot from his butt. Going hard for that guillotine.
That's tight.
There's a lot there on that. He's going to connect. Let's see if he can connect his hands. He's got one
This
arm here.
Very, very tight, but good defense.
It looks like he's connecting his hands. Oh, my goodness.
Great job, guys.
Wow. Wow.
Halfway through the round.
That was deep. That was very, very deep. Closest submission of the fight. Looks like this match is slowing down a tiny, tiny bit. I mean, but how could you not with that blazing fast?
Very fast pace.
Content to just playing his guard. He's going hard for that ankle lock again. If he can get that belly down, he needs to control that rotational control.
Now he's going for the heel hook.
Right into the heel hook. And he has good control on that. He has to continue to fight the hands. On a side note, doesn't that rash guard kind of remind you of the Saved by the Bell logo a little bit? It just kind of has that feel to it.
That's a little more your generation than mine, but that's okay.
Got that like late 80s, early 90s feel to it.
Got to throw something out there.
Looks like he's going to go for. He's going hard for the legs. I'm not sure what he's going for here. Go like a power heel hook here. With about 5 seconds to go.
And time.
Now we go into overtime.
So what happens in overtime, since I'm not well versed in these rules?
Okay, so the way it works is they're going to choose somebody that's going to represent their team for overtime, and it is a 3-minute overtime.
Okay.
And then after that you have a judge's decision.
Gotcha.
If there is no winner. So we had one submission each from each team.
Okay.
And then we had a bunch of ties, so everybody was eliminated that way. So now we have and this is where it comes in, that third team that's hanging out waiting on deck, that you have that immense pressure that you have to get that finish, because you can't afford for four draws and you're out. And they have one,
Yep.
so. Okay.
And here we go.
So the last competitor standing, let me correct myself. The last competitors standing are the ones that go into overtime. The teams do not choose.
Gotcha.
So we have 3 minutes. They got to breathe 3 or 4 times pretty deep, and then it was like, all right, get back at it. Hunting for that ankle lock again. He does an excellent job switching it to a heel hook. It's been consistent throughout this match, and then the defense has been equally as good.
Yep. This has been one of the better matchups of the night.
100% agree. And gentlemen, whenever you guys are watching this back, please forgive me because we do not have your names in front of us. Hard for the guillotine. He's got the nice angle on it, and he popped his head out straight into a triangle.
Great transition
from one to the other. Here we have that consistent battle, the one that we've been talking about. It really is about that shoulder that is inside the triangle. That's really where the battle is being fought. And preferably you want to finish this triangle while you're looking at the opponent's ear. You want to have that angle. You want to be looking at the opposite ear.
Yep.
The opposite ear from that shoulder that's inside your triangle. Obviously the competitor on top knows that, which is why he's continuing to withdraw his leg. So the competitor on bottom that's in this triangle cannot use it to cut that angle, which makes it immensely more tight.
Trying to bring that arm home.
We're
Switches
switching
it
to a reverse triangle. And it looks like he's going to pop his head out and use it to pass. Very well done. But he's got a lot of making up to do. Oh, and
in the back.
He's going for the arm. He just needs to get that. He needs to get that leg out in front, belly down. He's trying to roll through with it, but you have to have more connection to your opponent before you do that. It looks like he's
the Ronda Rousey armbar.
Oh, he's establishing it. He's got that contact.
Transition to triangle.
And he's still got that angle for that arm bar if he can get his left leg in front, I'm sorry. And then he transitions to it. Now he's got to look to sweep him off his feet. So we got about 20 seconds to go. Listen, they're making this extremely difficult on the judges because we had two very close, very close submissions from both competitors. Each of them had their way one way or the other.
And we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job, guys.
That did not disappoint.
Great match.
That is a tough one to call. We got the referees and judges.
The time expires in our overtime. Your winner, Team Cream!
Wow.
Could have gone either way.
It really could have. I mean, how do you,
We established the first submission of the night, so that helps.
Absolutely. 6 of one, a half dozen of the other on that one. I mean, but man, did that live up. That really lived up. Fortunately, we get another one. It's a double. This is double elimination, so your team has to be knocked out twice. We had a minor adjustment because we had a couple teams.
Right.
You know,
we're supposed to have 5 teams now, and we're running with 3 tonight.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So as excellent as that was, I mean, if we can have a couple more like that, then how wonderful would that be?
All right, we have more Quintet action coming later this evening. But now we're going to shift gears for another no-gi submission grappling matchup. Please welcome first to the mats, Spencer Moore.
Spencer Moore is a purple belt, trains out of Dual Forces.
And please welcome his opponent, James Cole.
And next up we have James Cole, purple belt out of 10th Planet in Decatur, Georgia, our second competitor of the night from 10th Planet in Decatur.
That's quite a drive to come up here.
Absolutely.
This matchup is scheduled for 1 6-minute round. First, the competitor standing to my left. He is a purple belt representing Dual Forces, Spencer Moore. And the competitor standing to my right. He is a purple belt representing 10th Planet Decatur, James Cole.
intermission. Here we go. Nice little pass. James goes the turtle.
On that heel hook.
James is sticking with that ankle.
Maybe just needs to move it down a tiny bit more.
Has to be more across the Achilles.
Spencer's doing an excellent job keeping him close. You cannot finish that if you don't have that extension where you can really bring your hips in. And he also is doing an excellent job of what we call keeping the boot on. So he's flexing his toes in the opposite direction of that force. Buys you a little bit of time, along with making sure that he keeps that close contact. What he doesn't want is he doesn't want the space right here. He's going hard for it. See if he can get that. See if he can get that right placement. He is selling out for it. And he shifts his heel, and he is out. And
it's one of the dangers of going for leg locks. If you don't get it, many times you get your guard passed.
And Spencer Morris, he's setting up an armbar so quickly, and then into a triangle off that spider web. Oh,
nice sweep!
What an excellent sweep! There was a lot of mustard on that sweep too. You could hear it.
Now he's attacking the leg, and they both are. James keeps going for the straight ankle lock. I haven't seen him transition to a heel hook at all.
Oh, here's a heel hook. Spencer on the heel hook here. And James says, "I don't mind playing this game. We'll play the leg game." And it looks like he's in danger of getting his back taken here, which is, like you said, it's whenever you play that game, and you play that leg lock game. Transitions right into side control off the excellent escape from James.
He's digging for that head.
He might be going for a little.
I was thinking Darce.
Darce, yes. But James doing an excellent job keeping that arm in. Spencer passes to Mount. Looks like he's going for that. He's going for that punch choke, which is an Adam DeWitt favorite, who's our referee over there. He's going for that punch choke. He needs to get his right shoulder a little more into it, and then it looks like he's moving straight to the back. Excellent. He's got a body triangle. Spencer doing an excellent job going in position.
A lot of great transitions. He's transitioning real well.
Absolutely. It looks like his arm is underneath the chin here, but I can't tell how well his hands are connected.
I'm having a little trouble seeing on the monitor.
And that is a tap.
Oh, great job.
That is a tap. Spencer Moore wins by rear naked choke, but that was a lot of back and forth. There was great submission attempts from
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your winner, Spencer Moore.
Good match.
Excellent job, Spencer.
All right, your next matchup is no-gi submission grappling. Please welcome first to the mats, Jason Rosati.
And next up we have Jason Rosati, a blue belt out of Legion Martial Arts. And here we go. I guess you're going to tell me something about him, aren't you?
Leg locks. Watch for the leg locks. That man loves the leg lock. He told me in confidence, but I think it's okay to tell the world now. He really wants to go for the heel hook. He wants to win by a heel hook. Cornered by the one and only Shane Briggs. Now, mind you, in this matchup, we have a blue belt versus a purple belt, which it kind of makes you wonder, if you're the purple belt, do you feel that extra pressure?
And please welcome his opponent,
the blue belt,
Samuel Finn.
And Sam Finn is a purple belt out of Gracie in Raleigh, North Carolina.
with a wrestling background, did a year at App State.
D1, strong school.
Absolutely. He said he's been pretty inactive the last 2 years, so he's just really trying to get back at it. He seems very
This
relaxed.
bout is scheduled for
Looks a little
one
like Ben Askren.
6-minute round.
Yeah, he does.
First,
It's the hair.
the competitor
Yeah.
standing to my left. He is a blue belt representing Legion Martial Arts, Jason Rosati.
Jason's
And his
blue belt
opponent,
from Matt
standing
Serra.
to my
Wow.
right,
Yeah.
he is a purple belt representing Gracie Raleigh, Samuel Finn.
And Jason was given to us about a year ago. Blessed to have him. Look for him to sit immediately. Yep,
That's his game.
that is 100% his game. He also has this like kind of half butterfly that he likes to play. And he stays pretty active whenever there's competitions. If I'm not mistaken, he also has another one coming up in about 2 weeks.
Excellent.
Assuming coming out of this unscathed. You have slight triangle danger here, but with Sam controlling that right leg, it kind of negates all that. Even though you have the one arm in, one arm out here.
Using that to pass.
And an excellent pass.
Sam has a very wrestling-based style, looks like.
Oh gosh, yeah,
He's going to pressure and climb his way to the top.
you can 100% see it.
Good job to re-guard. Excellent job. Hunting for the neck. Is he going to sit? Nope. I thought he was going to sit back for a guillotine.
Comes back to somewhat of a rubber guard. Here's what it looks like he's trying to work. Given the opportunity, give it a chance, he's going to roll for that leg. He's going to roll for that. He's just waiting for that opportunity. That taxes, and I'm sure that's what, and Jason wants a leg lock. But that top pressure from Sam is preventing that. He's shutting a lot of that game down.
He's going to pressure and try to climb. Jason's done a pretty good job keeping him off.
Even when that pass came, he was able to regain his guard rather quickly. But that top pressure is something else. We got a butterfly guard here.
He's going to try to shoulder crunch him.
He's going. Look for him to roll underneath the moment that leg comes up.
Looks like he's trying to dig it out now.
That is hard to do with a wrestler who has those kind of hips, you know. Seems over and oh, we got a nice elevation on with the butterfly hooks there, but no go on the sweep. Got an overhook on the near side.
I think Samuel's the wrestler. He's like, I'm on top, and I'm good at staying on top.
It's a good call. That is a good call. Rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat.
Yep.
See how much danger his neck is in here.
He's digging for it.
And he throws that leg over. He seems pretty unbothered, but as long as he's controlling Jason's right leg, there's really a no-go on that triangle. That left leg does a little more than somewhat control the posture. Looks like Jason's trying to gather some space here. Trying to create a little bit of space. Comes in, he's going butterfly the elevation.
He's elevating, but going straight to his back. He needs to get on the side.
Absolutely. Absolutely. He's gathering an underhook, but he's not getting that proper angle like you were speaking of.
But I'm not trying to be critical of blue belt going against the purple belt wrestler.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Valiant effort. And he seems to really be the one pushing the action, even though he's on the bottom. He's the one that's kind of creating one way or the other. Which even like attempt after attempt after attempt, when you're a wrestler of the pedigree that Sam is, That's hard to deal with. It's extremely difficult to deal with.
I think Jason keeps looking for the sweep over and over again. I think what he needs to do now is create space, stand up, or start making submission attempts.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Anything that'll give him a chance at those legs. Something different.
Doing a great job retaining the guard, though.
A little go-go plot of action. They had a little smile there. He's like, you know you're not getting that. You know you're not getting that. Going for the armbar, swinging that angle. Sam clearly has him well scouted.
Oh, yeah.
We got about a minute left to go in this match. It's been primarily taking place inside Jason's guard.
Yeah, Sam's not even giving him a chance to sit up.
Not at all. He's just keeping him broken down, staying heavy.
We're under 30 seconds now. I think Jason needs to just throw something up at this point.
Jason with the rubber guard, but the go. Oh,
nice.
and he's switching from a go-go plata to a normal plata, and then he's getting in on the legs. And he rolls through, and Sam is like, no, sir. We got about 5 seconds to go. Let's see if anybody throws anything up here.
Excellent
and
job, guys.
That is time. Let's see how the judges score this. It depends upon if you like good guard play or you're.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your winner, Jason Rosati.
And they give it to Jason. The
I'm
judges
not
like
gonna lie. I was a little surprised.
They like the guard play. They like the guard play there. In the gym on Monday, I'm telling you, he's gonna.
All right,
I'm so upset I didn't get a leg lock. So upset.
Submission grappling. Please welcome first to the mat, Hunter Flaherty.
Next up is Hunter Flaherty. Unfortunately, I don't have any information on Hunter. He was a last-minute replacement, so Hunter, I do apologize.
You and me both.
I know he's a little bit younger than Randy, and that's basically all I know.
And his opponent, Randy Wright.
And next up, we have Randy Wright, purple belt out of Strike and Submit out in Texas. Randy, a good friend of mine and former training partner, just flew in today for this event. He's flying right back out again. Randy, a pretty active competitor at 48 years of age. Good to see the older gentleman out there.
This is his second time on Sirius.
This bout is scheduled for 1 6-minute round.
He was at the last one as
First, the competitor standing to my
Lives in
left.
Texas,
He is a brown belt
has a family in
representing
Myrtle Beach.
Team Oxendine.
Trained
Hunter
with him at
Flaherty.
before he moved to Texas.
And his opponent standing to my right. He represents Strike and Submit. Henzo Gracie. Randy Wright.
What an excellent name for a gym, by the way. I love it.
Hunter, I believe, may be a brown belt, judging by his shorts. Randy's a purple belt.
That's a fair. It's fair. Fair assumption.
Hunter looks to be about in his 20s. Randy, you old man.
Hey, listen, that old man strength ain't nothing to play around with.
Randy's a good friend of mine. Always good to see the old guys out here. Rodney, Strickland will be up later. Another one of the old guys.
Whenever they grab you, it's one of those things you don't really understand, and they grab you, you're like, you know.
Old man strength is real.
It is so real.
Randy is one of the most nonchalant guys ever. Very, very laid back.
What's the insight here? You got the scouting report.
I mean, he's just one of those guys that has, you know, good fundamentals, loves to train. As we get older, we're all beat up, but we just keep doing what we enjoy.
Gotta love it. I hope I'm moving like that when I'm, what, 48?
48, yep. We had some injuries last year, thought the competing was done, but, you know, he's kind of self straightened out and he's back. Still train jiu-jitsu, wrestling.
You gotta love it. On the same card that we have a 15-year-old and a 14-year-old. We have a 48. Like, what a beautiful sport this is.
It is,
and
absolutely.
It really is for everybody. Male, female, tall, short, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter your age.
Randy keeping everything basic.
Who's gonna shoot here? Unless we see some judo. Man, I'd love to see a good judo throw. Just a nice,
little tougher no-gi.
Oh, 100%. Because those grips are so different. Straight to the back.
That was nice. Does Hunter have any wrestling experience?
I'm not sure. I don't have any information.
That's right. We don't.
Because last minute
replacement.
Yeah. It would have warmed my heart to see a nice Ogoshi, though.
Looking for that 10-finger.
Oh, and he gets
that
the
was
submission.
Nice.
Well done.
Sneaky bastard.
Well done. That 10-finger comes, it sneaks up on you and it comes
Ladies
so
and
fast.
gentlemen, your winner by guillotine submission, Hunter Flaherty.
The better of that was Chris, the West Side Strangler Brennan.
Oh, yeah?
A little bit of a history there for you.
Forever the encyclopedia.
I try. I don't have many other talents.
You better tell that lie to somebody who believes it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for round number 2 of your Royal Flush Quintet. Remember, $3,000 on the line here. And without further ado, please welcome to the mats, Team Crest.
We have Team Crest coming out for already their second time.
And please welcome their opponents, Team Divine.
Now, I'll say this ad nauseum. So with Team Divine only having 4 competitors, they must have a ton of faith in their ability to get some submissions here. And they're obviously they're a little fresher. Let's see how much of an advantage that plays, being fresher or being a little more warmed up. If you're Team Crest, are you worn out or are you warmed up? I guess we'll see how it plays out. Don't expect a slow start from Team Crest. It seems like they're sending out Phillip first and foremost. If you remember, he had that excellent submission in the last one. Sits the guard again here. Team Divine is going to have an extreme sense of urgency here. Triangle attempt straight to the pass. Excellent guard retention.
I would have loved to know everybody's strategy before the match.
I mean, does your strategy change significantly because you know the other team only has 4 guys?
Possibly.
You got to feel a little less. I mean, you got to feel a little less pressure until you lose a teammate to submission. Other than that, you know, you keep the status quo. maybe you slow down your game. And also you have to ask yourself, is fatigue going to play a factor with Team Crest? Because this is now their second time coming out. And now, mind you, you can change up the order in between. You can't do it like mid.
Gotcha.
You have to turn it in ahead of time, but you can do it before and after.
Okay.
So that plays a factor here. You know, maybe you have a discussion with your guys back. You know, who's the freshest, who feels they want to go out first, and this is already a slow. This seems to be a slower paced match, which again has to favor the team that has some sacrificial lambs they can put up. Can afford to lose a guy or two. It's going hard for and an ankle lock grip there. He doesn't look too committed to it yet. Okay, there's the good commitment causing the roll. He's going belly down with it. There's that theme that you were saying over and over again. You have, when you're going really hard for that, it does lead to that back exposure.
That's
yes, sir.
Really, the only criticism of the modern leg lock game.
And then he gets the tap
Great
on the
job.
ankle. It looked like an ankle lock. If we could see that again, that looked like an ankle lock from here. And we're going to replay that. Yes.
That was nice.
Very, very well done. And now, now it really, really comes into play. You're really having to push that pace. If you're the next guy for Team Divine, you're really, really pushing the pace, because now you know your guys are two men down. Got the trap triangle going on. Those are some big shoulders to have in a trap triangle. Let me tell you. Just so strong. Just puts the knee in the butt and just peels that leg right off. So strong. When you mix that power with the beautiful technique, it really does do wonders.
Is he wearing Warrior grappling shorts? Yes, he is. Is that company still in business?
Your guess is as good as mine. I'm not.
I thought they went out of business like about 10 years ago.
No,
I mean,
that's
shows the age of a competitor, or the experience of a competitor, I should say.
We have a trap triangle going on again here. Let's see if he tries the different strike, and then he breaks right out.
He just literally pulled his head out.
What would you say the weight difference looks like here?
I'm guessing about 35 pounds.
I was going to say 40, but you're nicer than me.
You know the guys from Divine?
I don't know them well enough to
No,
say that.
okay.
Say they're 40 pounds. Wouldn't say 50. All right, he's going really hard for this. Looks like he's going ankle lock, switching into a knee bar, and he's going to attempt to use it to pass, but he's got some back exposure here.
Beautiful back take.
Excellent back take off the counter, and the crowd is loving it. That dominant position was very short-lived. Excellent job being able to turn right into guard. You could be doing anything with your Saturday night, but I'm glad that you guys watching chose to spend it with us.
Well, I heard there was pizza, so.
Oh, okay.
One bite, everybody knows the rules. Barstool, baby.
With a nice big pressure pass.
Gotta use your size.
Absolutely.
Little guys use their speed and flexibility. You gotta use your size.
Are you a pressure passing kind of guy?
What do you think? Hey, if I pass your guard in the first 30 seconds, you're going to have about 5.5 minutes of me in side control, just laying there doing nothing,
oh
sweating.
goodness. Oh goodness. My sweat and your sweat.
You're a young man. I'm old.
We got this case of Gatame. He's putting a ton of pressure in on this, and he gets
beautiful,
the tap.
Beautiful.
Woo! Oh, and he absolutely needed that. He must have felt that pressure on his chest based on the way he grasped at his chest.
That was the same compression lock that Josh Barnett did on Dean Lister. First time Dean Lister has been submitted in 17 or 18 years. Everybody thinks it's a neck crank, but it is a chest compression.
Listen, the case of Gatame can feel extremely heavy. Done correctly, 100%.
Straight out of catch wrestling.
Mm-hmm. Judo would like a word. They might argue with you about it.
Shout out to Judo Matt Wilkinson.
He'd be so proud to know that I still remember. I remember how to do Egoshi.
Looking for a pillow choke.
And those watching at home who haven't experienced this, yes, it is as uncomfortable as it looks, if not more.
And it's just not a meathead choke either. You have to have everything in the proper position as well.
And you really want that. And you have to have that nice, fine three-point pressure.
Uses the pass. Beautiful.
Climbing up high immediately on the mountain. And it looks like he's going for a mounted triangle. He looks not as concerned with his. He might roll the guard, but this no. He looks like he's going for it straight from mount. And he's going to lose it here.
Coach is calling for the crossface. Excellent advice.
Takes a peek over at the coach. So I really was wondering with Team Crest if fatigue was going to be a factor, but so far it doesn't look like it. They look fresh, you know. I mean, you know, you go into any jiu-jitsu gym, you don't go in there and roll for 6 minutes, get off the mat, and that's it, you know.
Well, that's pretty much my strategy.
It's working out for you.
Over 50. Our match is only 4 minutes long. He's putting a lot of pressure on him. Difficult.
We have an excellent use of the frame, though, to relieve some of that pressure.
He's trying to work the choke from the bottom.
Is he going for the no-gi Ezekiel?
Basically.
Well, he looks like he was ready to. He looked like he wanted to. He looks like he's wanting to. Oh, my gosh, at the very, very last second. It's not very often you see that from the bottom.
Yep.
I've seen that once. I saw that in when Alexei Oleinik did it in the UFC.
He was mounted.
Yes, he was mounted. Yes.
Yep.
And it's just one of those things you're like, I did not know that was possible at that high level, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have two highly skilled guys, you know.
Match has slowed down drastically.
We have 4 guys left from Team Crest, 3 guys left from Team Divine.
A lot of it's strategy at this point. You have a minute 30. Your team has bodies on its side.
If you're Team Divine, you sell out. If you're Team Crest, maybe you ride it out.
Position.
Yeah, make them feel you a little bit.
Try for a cartwheel pass.
Excellent pass made to north-south. Excellent recovery there.
Yeah, it's a great match.
He's got Team Divine has to sell out here. Straight back to north-south. Fellow from Team Crest is not ready to leave the mat. He's like, I'm going to give it everything I can. 5 seconds. It looks like we're going to have a draw here. Both competitors are going to leave the mat. No bite on the feint. Oh. A hard takedown out of bounds.
Nice shot.
A hard attempt at the guillotine. Now we're going to start. It looks like we're going to start in the middle and close guard. Going open guard. And that lasted for about 30 seconds. They're using all of the mat here. They're using the entire mat.
Team Divine now has a sense of urgency.
You have to.
You got to get that one submission, get yourself back in the game.
You have to. And drug back in the middle. Middle-ish. Walking those legs up with that tight side control. The shoulder, they get a little shoulder of justice in there.
Nice attempt at the back take.
Oh, that was a hard guard pull.
That just knocked the wind out of me.
Oof. Feeling that
Beautiful,
from all
nice
the way
pass. Nice regard.
Strong omoplata attempt. So is this strategy, does it seem like this is Team Crest? I don't want to be critical, but is it a strategic? Okay, we have some case of Gatame going on here. Let's see.
And there's a strength difference and size difference. Not a bad strategy.
Listen, you got it. Oh, and he taps. Oh my goodness. Excellent. Really, that key to getting that. If you can get that elbow down, that's where the magic lies in being able to escape that. Does that make that 3-3?
Are we all even up
Oh
now?
no! Actually, did Team Crest have get submitted 3 times? Well, there's that sense of urgency. I would be very, very curious to know what the strategy was as far as when they were sending out, about what order they were sending their guys out in, like each team. So it's just not a strategy you normally have to worry about in Jiu-Jitsu. Normally it's mano-a-mano, and I give you my best, you give me your best. Got a loose half guard here, back into, we got butterfly.
working that arm crunch sweep, shoulder crunch. Is that what they call it? So shoulder crunch.
Yes, sir.
John Danner has the Japanese name for it, but I forget what it is.
It lost on me.
Sumigoshi sweep? I don't know.
Sumigashi.
Sumigashi,
There
that's
it
it.
is.
That's it.
There
Where's
it is.
Judo Matt when you need him?
It only took half my brain and half your brain to make it happen. We got there. A little butterfly going on here. Straight back into butterfly again. He had a brief moment of knee shield.
Went for the same pass there for a second.
Looks like he's going to attack the toe hold for just a second. Used it to pass. And we get the butterfly hook in from Team Crest. Excellent work there. And here we are, butterfly again. Into attempt to pass.
Well, with a minute 30, Spine really needs another submission.
Minute left here. The pace is slowed significantly. Gonna make sure that we stay in the middle.
Went for the toe hold.
Yeah, that Muay Thai clinch here, maybe setting up a guillotine. He kept trying to sit. He kept trying to get that guillotine over and over again. Let's slide it out of the way by Josh. That was athletic. That was beautiful. Well done by the ref. Going hard. He's going hard for that ankle lock there. Did an excellent job sitting on it. Then he's going belly down with it. Switch to an outside heel hook. Rolling, clears the knee line, and we are out. 10 seconds to go. Really, really going after it. The pace is quickening.
Excellent job, guys. This is it. Last round.
Excellent go by. He's got to control that knee line. Knee line's crossed. He's safe. Big guillotine attempt. Straight to the pass.
Straight to the Von Flu.
He's got to let go of that choke.
His arm's caught in there. There we go.
There comes a point when you can let go, and then after that, your opponent comes through and then holds it down right. You're like, this is mine now, you know. Z-guard, knee shield going on. We have a very, very educated audience. There was a call for the Darce and almost immediately an attempt for Darce from the fellow on top.
Someone got poked in the eye. Inadvertent eye poke.
You hate to see it. Obviously, we don't wish an eye poke on anybody, but the way that it might influence the pace of this match with each guy getting a breather here, beneficial to the audience. It looks like he's still working out the kinks.
All right, all good. We're about to resume the action.
After the inadvertent eye poke. Look for it to be very, very fast now. Everybody gets a breather. Glad to see he's okay. Eye pokes are definitely not something to mess around with. Ask Michael Bisping.
Absolutely.
I just know that that's what Michael Bisping is doing right now. He's watching this. I just know it.
Another strategic battle.
Got a lot of scrambles going on here, so it's really hard to say, all right, this is what we're looking at, this is what we're looking at. We got a knee shield here with a straight pass. Right back to half guard. And really the best time to plan that escape is very early on. You're using less energy, you're more likely to get it in that kind of transitionary phase. You might get a reset here. Josh Williams at the edge of the mat, letting him work. He's going hard for the head and arm choke here. Josh Williams does not want to separate them. He wants to give him an opportunity to work. You can see there's some clear discomfort, but we have the excellent defense here. We're answering the phone. Straight into the back take. How wonderful is that? Right into the rear naked choke. That's it. So well done. I would love an opportunity to see that again. That was so, so beautiful. Head and arm, transition to the back, transition right into the rear naked choke.
And here we go on the replay.
The transition, he
Here
slips
is
the
your
arm
winner,
right in the middle of the
Crest.
in the middle of the transition. How beautiful was that?
Excellent job.
He didn't leave himself much time to spare. Very, very well done there.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick 10-minute intermission, and we will be back with more submission grappling action. Also, there is fresh pizza there in the corner, drinks. Get your food and beverages, and then get back to your seats as soon as possible.
HPA Beats.
Down pro wrestlers. Why do you go from nothing to like? Yeah, but see, I put jiu-jitsu top and then boxing and then weight. Like I always want to make sure I got my jiu-jitsu sessions in. Yeah. But if you should have possibly.
Jim misses as much as Joey does. Jim, I can't even find him every time.
Three grappling and 3 boxing.
I'm going to rejoin us. He's got a permanent spot there. What up, man?
He's over there with you just shit on a white belt. Like just I'm losing my mind.
What part's scary? Nobody got to hide. Come on, if you didn't get caught, you're fine.
Yeah, no.
Wow. That's what I was trying to do. It makes sense. I can say whatever worst case scenario. Yeah, because you got to be an absolute. special forces ranger. There's two versions of it. There's like a yellow tab and then a red. You see you guys with the red ranger one. You came back and got your phone, right? What? Yeah, most people don't. There's two votes. But anyways, he said that he got people so eventually just more on it because you do that every night. They're like not one. Way better than I so Zachary, here's the that's funny. We don't do that anymore. Oh, dude, you still got fantastic stories. You never know my coaching and helicopters. Yeah, you bet. Yeah, we're not going to do this. You're always going to have bad days. I always tell the story. I'm careful Pennsylvania. My first Monday night training at I let him backhand to him. He goes from my head. I look at him. I sound like a baby. I got a laser. I just cry and get up. I go home to my way on the ground and go in the lab. Fucking felt stuck in a fucking leg lock. My buddy was there. I mean, literally, like, stop hands. Stop. So I look at him, I'm like, what? Weird times. It is. Hey, you see your photos out there rolling? Ethan Daly. Didn't Ethan start with you? No? He didn't? I thought he started with Brian Edwards and you. Is that all right? Yeah. Brian started my garage. Didn't Ethan start at the same time over there?
All right, can we get all officials to Matt's side, please?
Ethan's been only purple belt grappler for like 20 years. That's the big thing. It's not having that. Jiu-Jitsu helps you on that. You're a kid like big bird hunter, but I like deer hunting. I'm a big Have you started yet this year? Oh, yeah. I haven't. I feel quarters. See, that's my thing, Shane. This actually might be the first year out. It's always fun. We have some good stuff.
What is it? Oh, okay. To deal with, so they kept her home, so we just ended up being Randall. What it is.
That's good for me.
Yeah.
I'm sure you miss your family, but I like having Randall here.
Yeah. Well, Randall was coming. Randall's gone. We'll call him back and do a. Yeah.
Are we good? Yeah.
Are we good? All right, welcome back to Sirius Grappling 6. A real quick shout out to our sponsors, of course, Brian Edwards State Farm, Perry Stalvey Insurance Group, Carolina Kickboxing, Buddy Services, Honey, and Showcase MMA. And with that being said, we are going to roll right back into some no-gi submission grappling. With that being said, please welcome first to the mats, Sam Slyman.
All right, next up we have Sam Slyman, who is a blue belt out of Davidson County, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
He has some MMA experience, a Naga champion, Toro Cup competitor, Pro Jiu-Jitsu Super Fight winner. He's got some decent experience on his belt, 100%.
And his opponent, please welcome Philip Painter.
And next up we have Phil Painter, a purple belt from the Next Element Academy here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Phil is also participating in the Quintet this evening, so he's a better man than me right there.
Oh my goodness.
I wouldn't have that energy.
I would say, does he ever get tired?
And in his corner is purple belt Ethan Daly, who will be competing at the top of the card tonight.
This bout is scheduled for 1 6-minute round. First, the competitor standing to my left. He is a blue belt representing Davidson County, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Sam Slyman. And his opponent standing to my right. He is a purple belt representing the Next Element Academy, Philip Painter.
Should be a good match. We've already seen Phil twice tonight.
How long before he sits guard?
3 seconds, 2 seconds.
Ah, there
we
it
go.
is. With the guard like that, why would you not? What a gamer. Also, Philip is a featherweight gi and no gi IBJJF Memphis Open winner.
Yeah, Phil competes a lot.
Yeah, fight to win in Charlotte, multiple time IBJJF medalist in gi and no gi, multiple super fight wins gi and no gi. Says here, always looking to put on a show and hunt for the submission. Listen, so far, definitely checks out.
Both gentlemen working the legs this evening.
Oh, and then he finishes with a heel hook.
That was nice. Sometimes you shouldn't hunt a heel hook when you're in a heel hook.
Oh, yeah, absolutely not. Defense first.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Philip Painter.
Excellent job by Phil.
It really comes from once he gets that weight up, whenever that leg becomes unweighted, that's when really you can put that braking pressure on it. If you're able to get your leg down, keep the weight on it, you're
Your next
pretty
bout
decently
is
safe.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Once he got his hips off the
Please
ground.
welcome first, Lucas Udy.
Next up, we have Lucas Udy, a purple belt out of Pendergrass Academy. And this says Lucas is 18 years old, which leads me to believe he probably got his blue belt at 16.
Right. Been an avid competitor since he was 9 years old.
Wow.
Cross-training in wrestling and judo.
And his opponent, please welcome to the mats, Zach Barron.
And Zach Barron is a purple belt out of TikTok BJJ. Zach is 29 years old, and Lucas is 18.
TikTok BJJ, is that where Josh trains out of?
This bout is scheduled
He
for
train out
1
TikTok
6-minute round.
not
First,
sure. I would have to
competitor
check.
Around that
standing
Charleston
to
area?
my left. He is a purple belt representing Pendergrass Academy, Lucas Udy. And his opponent standing to my right. He is a purple belt representing TikTok BJJ, Zach Barron.
Adam DeWitt, the ref.
You just like saying Adam DeWitt, don't you?
That's my guy, man. That's my guy. I've known him for about 10 years, 10, 11 years. Really, really stand-up guy. Unless you get him on the ground. He's a ground guy.
You're a funny guy.
I'll be here all night. Logan is wasting no time going for that pass. I'm sorry, Zach. Zach, please forgive me. Zach Barron wasted no time going for that pass. So we've had a lot of no-gi tonight. Expect with the gi just a little bit more methodical, more of a grips battle constantly going on. If you're more of a jiu-jitsu chest kind of person, this is your kind of match.
And Lucas is doing a good job using his length.
It looks like he might be trying to work foot in the bicep, maybe going for a triangle. He's rolling for the leg here. Reminder for all you guys at home, you cannot do heel hooks in gi, so there's a few rule differences that we're seeing between gi and no gi.
This year, IBJJF is allowing heel hooks. At what level?
I'm not sure.
Is it
Brown
just
and black.
Is that
Brown
it?
and black,
Okay.
Yeah. So if you're more a traditionalist, want to see lots of upper body control and less leg work, this is your kind of match. That pressure from Zach Barron to get the pass.
That's a great job.
That was a lot of work he had to do. He does not want to get stuck right back in guard. Nice little transition here. He's hunting for the arm.
Mount.
We got spider web position going on here. He's got hip control by underhooking that leg. It provides him with that hip control, so it'll make it difficult for him to stack him. He's really close to a finish, and then there's an armbar finish. Zach Barron with the armbar finish. Beautiful. You love to see it.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your winner, Zach Barron.
Excellent finish.
Very, very well done. He did such a good job, even with the hands claps. He knew how to unclasp the hands and immediately go for that finish.
Your next bout.
Do you know what time it is?
No key submission.
Gorilla time,
It is
Please
gorilla
welcome first
time.
to the mat, Justin Vedrode.
And next up, we have Justin Vedrode, a purple belt from TikTok Jiu-Jitsu.
And please welcome his opponent, Daniel Caballero.
Oh, there we go. We just had a little switcheroo in bouts here.
We switched the order. Please forgive us.
Daniel is a blue belt from Lycan MMA. All right.
This bout is scheduled for 1 6-minute round. First, the competitor standing to my left. He is a purple belt representing TikTok Jiu-Jitsu, Justin Vedrode. And his opponent standing to my right, he is a blue belt representing Lycan MMA, Daniel Caballero.
Lycans, they're like werewolves? Is that what they are?
I'm not sure. I don't know if I've seen a lichen.
And
Yeah, they're very much a werewolf.
okay.
Daniel says here that he outworks everyone, and well, with the skill discrepancy, allegedly, with blue belt, purple belt, we're gonna have to see that. We're gonna have to see that work.
Great pressure here. Justin's giving the heavy pressure, looking to get his leg out. And he limp-legged out. Good job by Daniel to get the half guard back. Justin is working the pass again.
Just running those legs over and over and over again.
Steps to the other side, right to mount. Great job.
Way to chain the transitions one to the other to the other. Looks like he's going for this triangle here.
Triangle.
100% going for the triangle. All right, here's that battle again. Here's that shoulder battle again, and then okay, so he's doing an excellent job behind the shoulder. He's turning the corner. This is getting tight. This is tight. And then he's switching into an arm bar.
Daniel's doing a good job so far defending.
Oh my goodness, because there was a second where that was extremely tight, and now he's tightening it back up again. And there's the tap.
Good technique.
Very, very well done.
Here is your winner by triangle
You can see this adjustment here whenever he pulls on the back of his shin. He underhooks the leg, and whenever he cuts that corner, that makes it extremely, extremely tight. And then there's the fighting spirit.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for round 3 of the Royal Flush Quintet. Please welcome to the mat
double
first,
elimination here,
Team Cream. And please welcome their opponents, Team Divine.
Is Team Divine going to stick to their same order?
It's looking like it. It is looking like, at least early on. Here we go with that fast-paced team action here. Immediate sit to guard, to the single leg, right to the takedown. I mean, that was just beautiful. Step 1, 2, 3. Double leg, that guillotine, he's in some, uses it to sweep. Must not have been too tight. And then
nice little scramble.
Back to open guard. Got a mounted guillotine, but the hands are not connected. He's not in any real danger here. And there's a little back exposure. Looks like, oh, and
I
he's
would
got
not
a
leave
tap.
that leg there.
Oh my goodness. Did we have a calf slicer? It was hard to see from this angle. May have been a calf slicer, but it was fast. Oh, he really put the jumping for a guillotine. A butterfly guard action here. I'm just getting word that was a heel hook. It was hard to see from this angle, but that was a heel hook, and that explains the very quick tap. You cannot mess around with those heel hooks. He's working an arm triangle, but he did. Guy on top says, no, I'm good. Gives the thumbs up. He's just squeezing me a little bit. It's all good. Give me a little jiu-jitsu love.
Rolls right for the foot.
Oh, and he gets another tap. Wow, but there goes that man. Somebody stop him. I mean, it's even. I mean, this is just exacerbates the problem even more so when you're already a man down to begin with, and it's just one after the other after the other. Going really hard for the straight arm lock.
Thought he had it. It was close.
Nice sweep.
Oh, what a foot sweep. That was nice.
That was very, very well done.
Was looking for the Kessa. Couldn't get it.
Nice elevation with the butterfly hooks. Rolling for a heel hook. He is, oh my gosh, he's so dangerous with that heel hook.
For the toe hold.
Oh, and he's leaving his foot behind. Going for, oh, and he gets another tap.
That was nice.
I'd love to see that again. Wow, so fast. That is a one-man wrecking crew. Listen, I know we don't vote on MVP, but if we did, I mean, there's nothing to talk about. Left.
Right to mount. Up. Caught the leg there. And he's going right after it again.
Oh my goodness,
Wow.
again. A clean sweep.
Here are your winners of round number 3.
Wow.
Team 3.
Wow. Listen, and strategically, how much does that help your team? Because everybody else is super fresh because you had one guy that was able to run through.
And
so
he's obviously the hammer. So
oh, clearly
now
that
he can be the hammer.
Clearly that was the strategy. They're like, we're going to get the strongest guy out there first.
And then save him for the last match.
Oh my goodness, and just that was some level of impressive.
All right, so are we gonna have gorilla time now?
I don't know what time it is. Now I think it might be.
Now it's gorilla time.
Now it's gorilla time.
Your next matchup is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Please welcome first to the mat, Rodney Strickland.
Rodney Strickland is a black belt out of Honor MMA here in Conway, South Carolina.
Also trains up at Typhoon as well. Shout out to Will over there. He does an excellent job out there.
Typhoon's down in Sockstein, down there.
I think around that area.
Around that area,
Sounds
yeah.
about right.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever seen Rodney without extremely bright shoes. I mean, I'm not hating, I love it. I love it. And you could see gorilla time on his back.
And please welcome his opponent, Grant Rastowiak.
And his opponent, Grant Restovac, is a blue belt out of Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Savannah.
Competed in the No-Gi Pan Ams. He also if we're playing along the theme of athletes from other sports, he also played pro rugby and college football.
Round.
Wow.
First, the competitor standing to my left. He is a black belt representing Honor MMA and Typhoon Jiu-Jitsu, Rodney Strickland.
Rodney's always a
And his
great
opponent standing to my right, he is a blue belt representing Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Savannah.
Oh my goodness.
Rastowiak.
And he just made my balls hurt.
Oh my goodness. That was something else. It certainly got a smile from everybody. You're not, what he just said was, you're not finishing me with a banana split, just FYI. Just wanted to let you know ahead of time. Not doing that.
Gracie Jiu-Jitsu Savannah is part of the Pedro Sauer Network. Pedro Sauer, one of my favorite old school competitors. Black belt under Hickson. This is two big dudes going at each other.
Absolutely. That's a lot of mass on the mat. Oh, somebody from the crowd screamed, "It's gorilla time." Got a lot of upper body, single collar ties going on. We're gonna see who's the first one to shoot in for a takedown. Sometimes you're in danger of seeing that if you don't have a lot of wrestling experience between the two.
I'd imagine between the rugby and the football that Grant may shoot a double, similar to a football tackle.
Oh gosh. There's no questioning whether he's strong or not. This match so far has looked a lot like, well, two gorillas.
Yeah, Rodney has just that, that manual labor / old man strength.
About 4 minutes left to go. Let's hope to see this hit the mat soon. And I'm not trying to be biased against big guys, but normally what happens is the big guys really develop that top game, so you're not going to see as many willing to pull guard. And we finally see it hit the mat.
Surprised Rodney hasn't dropped for a leg lock yet.
He sure does love his leg locks. He's got a head and arm that he's looking to set up. Looks like Grant would do himself a favor answering the phone, keeping him on the opposite side. What he doesn't want is he doesn't want him to get over on the same side, although this still does look tight. You can see the redness forming on Grant's face here.
Someone with a big neck and a big arm, sometimes you can get him without even going to the correct side.
Right. And he's escaped.
Rodney's just going to pressure the heck out of him.
He's going to give him that shoulder. Grant needs to look to frame here. He really needs to frame to get that weight off.
Slipping that arm through again. Possibly looking for the pillow. There's a lot of pressure there.
He's clearly in a ton of discomfort here. He's trying to sweat it. It looks like he was going for the tap, and he went against it. He cannot just hang out here. He has to get some movement here.
That is not comfortable.
Oh my goodness, that is a long time to survive. And then
he thought about tapping.
And then he pushed the arm off. Good for him. Good for him. And then he goes
Rodney's
right back to it.
Stay on him.
You have to frame out of that. Once that happens, you have to put the frames on his arms here.
And again, for people at home, we're not sounding critical. Brand is a blue belt.
100%. Listen, do you know how brave you have to be a blue belt and say, "Oh, I'll take on a match with the black belt"? That is big.
We have a minute 30 to go.
Grant looking for a high guard here. He might be scrambling to his feet. He might attempt to scramble to his feet. He's in turtle here. Adam is letting them work a little bit.
Rodney went to the front headlock position, keeping his hips away.
Make sure he's keeping that pressure down on his head and his shoulders so he can't stand up like this. And he stands up.
Great job.
As someone who has had Rodney on top of me, that is not comfortable at all, and it is very difficult to get up. Grant needs to do something here to impress the judges. You know, the defense is so admirable because when you're a blue belt going against a black belt, oh my gosh, that is a lot of math
like
that just
2
went
bulls.
all the way into the chairs. Oh my goodness.
Hope everybody's okay over there.
What tough guys. Yes. 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 Everybody over there is okay.
No injuries.
We might have had a casualty for a drink though.
Rodney almost took his wife out.
All right, we had about 20 seconds here. Listen, Grant has done such an excellent job defending.
He has to shoot. Grant has to shoot.
But unfortunately, you're not going to get points in the judges' favor by showing great defense. But his defense has been extremely admirable because there is a skill
Rodney
gap.
going right back to the choke. That is so uncomfortable.
And it looks like Grant is going to survive.
Good job, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Rodney Strickland.
Great job, Rodney. Great job from both guys.
Absolutely excellent. Rodney did what he was supposed to do. Grant came in there and surprised us a little bit, but with that level of defense.
Rodney's just one of those friendly, nice guys.
He really, really
Great
is.
to see in this sport.
Don't let the looks fool you.
Yeah.
Your next bout is no-gi submission grappling. Please welcome first, Nathaniel Parrish.
Nathaniel Parrish is a black belt out of Dual Forces.
Which is right out of Fort Bragg.
And please welcome his opponent, Brian Ashland.
And next up we have Brian Ashland, a brown belt out of American Top Team.
This bout is scheduled for 1 6-minute round. First, the competitor standing to my left. He is a black belt representing Dual Forces, Nathaniel Parrish. And his opponent standing to my right. He is a brown belt representing American Top Team Asheville. Please put your hands together for Brian Ashland.
That is extremely impressive. Apparently, Nathan Parrish has been winning at advanced division since blue belt. So that makes sense why he got that black belt so quick.
Attacking the leg immediately.
Brian Ashland out of American Top Team in Asheville, which I believe we had that other young man competitor.
Yes.
Brayden was out of that same place. And we have a heel hook attempt early on. It's like, but who's going to win this battle? Who's going to win the battle? Butterfly guard here by Nathaniel.
It's been a very close match so far.
Brian going hard for that heel hook. And Nathaniel says, "I'll have some of what you're having." Oh I'll take me some of that leg too. Here we go.
The straight ankle.
Each gentleman are deciding to fight. Fight for it. Fight for that heel hook. Really going hard. And we have a tap.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Nathaniel Parrish.
Nathaniel Parrish. That was
great job.
Very impressive. I mean, and that's how you get your black belt in 5 years. My goodness.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to change things up just a little bit.
Combat
Your next
Jiu-Jitsu.
matchup
Here we go.
is Combat Jiu-Jitsu.
Quick reminder here, strikes are allowed on the ground but not standing.
Please
Okay, so
welcome
we have another
first to the
method to win.
mat, Daniel Branch.
You can win by strikes, which adds an extra element. So you're definitely going to be looking to close distance in a different way because you're very mindful of strikes.
Yeah, this was a last-minute setup combat jiu-jitsu match, so unfortunately I don't have any information on either competitor.
I just know that these are some tough guys. Listen, I don't want anybody slapping me in the face. So look for that very, very early on. Just see how long it takes for strikes to come into play, and see kind of the
And please
strategic
welcome his
difference you have
opponent,
to have.
Kevin Masterson. This bout is scheduled for 1 6-minute round. First, the competitor standing to my left. He represents Gracie Raleigh, Daniel Branch. And his opponent standing to my right. He represents Team Cesare's Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Kevin Masterson.
Can't wait for this one.
Absolutely. I don't think anybody's going to pull guard. You know, I don't want somebody's going to make a liar out of me, but in combat jiu-jitsu, certainly you're not going to pull guard, are you?
I guess we'll find out.
Justin Decker here as the referee. And with a little delay, we are starting.
And here we go. There was a guard pull.
Oh my goodness, look at that. Daniel Branch.
I think he expected from the guard pull to be able to sweep immediately.
Daniel Branch immediately guard pull, and he's the first one that's throwing those
And
palm
he
strikes.
went to mount. Sorry, he passed.
Oh my God, he's throwing them to the body as well. Throwing them at. I would expect you would see you either have a very, very long guard or very, very close guard. You're not going to see that intermediate guard game.
That was nice.
You can hear those slaps, and it changes things. It changes things. You're seeing the defense is already different. You can't just hang out in the same way that you can in regular jiu-jitsu. Daniel Branch is letting these strikes rain down. And it looks like he's using it to open up a submission here. He's attacking the arm, maybe using it to take the back. And he was like, well, if you're not going to give me your back, I'll give you some more slaps then.
I didn't expect this slaps to the body, I'll be honest with you.
I didn't either. Wonder how much effect they're having. Now we're back on our feet. Where there are no strikes, when we're on our feet. With Daniel Brandt showing the ability to do well, it just looks like he did such an excellent job. He's going for straight ankle lock, transitioning into the heel hook. Kevin Masterson there with the heel hook, still going hard after it. Right, you're doing an excellent job keeping the distance, and he taps.
Great job.
Kevin Masterson wins combat jiu-jitsu, doesn't throw a single strike. I guess that jiu-jitsu stuff still does kind of work.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your winner, Kevin Masterson.
Great job.
Somewhere Horace Gracie is smiling. Didn't need to throw a single strike. Excellent. It seems he didn't do a significant amount of changing his strategy around. He was just like, well, if I get your leg, it's still mine, and I'm taking it home with you.
Round
taking it home
number
with me.
4 of your Royal Flush Quintet. Now
Right,
remember,
here we go, round 4.
$3,000 on the line. And with that said, without further ado, please welcome first Team Crest. And please welcome their opponents, Team Cream.
Crest versus Cream. I love the shirt right here. Get butter.
That's pretty good.
Let's see what order they're going with. Okay. Going a little bit of a change up here.
So because these guys already have one loss, if this team beats this team, it's over with. It's done. If they beat them, they do it one more time. All right?
Awesome.
Josh reminding everybody about the double elimination format. Team Cream only just needs to win one. They have two duels to win one. Team Crest is already on the brink of elimination. One loss and you are out. You need to win 2 of 2. Guard pull immediately by Phillip.
Falls back to straight ankle lock.
Have a roll through here. Close guard. Already looking to attack an arm. To no avail. Now looking to break the posture here. Climbing the guard up high. Normally, when you see someone grab the head and then the wrist, you see a triangles coming soon, especially whenever you climb those legs up.
So far, real even match. This is where I wish we would have had a chance to talk to the teams beforehand and see what their strategies were.
Absolutely. And since you don't know who the other team is going to bring out first, or really in what order that they're going to come out in, you can't really match strength on strength. I mean, or your strength against their weakness, or. Got the mount work here. See if Phillip goes after an arm.
Got to make something happen here.
Really trying to get under that armpit. Controlling the arm from the triceps. Got a trap on. We got a trap of an arm on one side. Go to hip out. Okay, so we're not in as bad of a position here with this. With the side control, looks like he's going for a ghost escape on the way out. Is he? Is he going for the buggy choke? No, he's not gonna have. He's not gonna have the space to do that. And then he goes out.
Both guys need to go with a sense of urgency right now.
You don't have that that numbers advantage.
Yep.
Got a minute to go. Hasn't been a lot of, haven't seen a real submission threat happen yet.
They're running out of time. One of them's going to have to pull something out.
"30 seconds, maybe we're going to see Hail Mary. Leg lock attempt here, something.
Last 10 seconds.
Nice pass, but it might seem to be just a moot point.
Not enough
with
time.
Time running out. And
all right, next competitors.
With that, both competitors are eliminated. And they start immediately. Collar tie. Now we have a Russian. Russian go by to the
nice slam.
To the back clinch with an entire slam. I felt that. Looks like we're going for a slick back take. Oh my God, the dexterity in the legs and the hips there to achieve.
The length.
Yes.
Length changes it.
How beautiful. Into a body triangle. Wants to switch that to the other side. He wants the lock side up. Roll through, and then he's doing an excellent job maintaining that back. So when you thread your leg through, in addition to that body triangle, it makes that body triangle that much more miserable, that much more inescapable.
So he's going for the rear naked.
Full defensive mode here for Team Crest. Switch the body triangle. The guy defending is doing an excellent job trying to get that lock side down, because that's what you want to do. You want to put the side that the body triangle is locked on, and he cranks him.
Wow.
What a nice finish.
Great finish.
Didn't even need to get it across underneath the chin. And without further ado, comes the next match. Advantage Team Cream, which, reminder, they only need one. They only have to win one. They have 2 chances to win 1 duel. And right now they're a man up. And it seems that the gentleman from Team Crest is doing it knows that and is looking to press the action.
Attacking the leg.
Straightening out the leg. Going for an inside heel hook. Needs to create a little bit of space. And that is it. That is it. Oh, my goodness. That was a nasty one. That was a nasty one, and it was over extremely quickly. Team Crest immediately pulling guard, going on the attack, because now you are 2 men down, and you have to win this duel. You have to. Selling out for the toe hold. Now we have the all too familiar leg lock battle here.
Seen a lot of leg lock attempts tonight.
It's just taking over no gi. Also, to be fair, the back is still timeless. We've still seen quite a few of that as well. Listen, there's never a time in battle where if all my weapons are facing you and all your weapons are facing away from me, then I'm not going to have an advantage. Until the end of time, until we start.
You're very philosophical.
I try. until we evolve anatomically, where we have eyes in the back of our head and arms and limbs there. But as long as humans stay in their current form, my weapon's facing you, your weapon's facing away from me, always going to be good. Gotta love it. A lot of shoulder pressure here. Excellent job slipping that head out there, but he's leaving his arm behind. Framing up in the armpit here. Big step over. Let's see that leg dexterity. Okay. Now we're back into a little bit of a half guard here.
Went for it.
Sold out for the toe hold without having all the control. Going for a knee bar there. Seems very comfortable playing from his back. No problem. The leg locks really have changed the game of jiu-jitsu.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's just in the last 5-10 years, it's just so different. It's not seen as the dirty tactic that it was, in the early 2000s.
Oh, yeah.
It was, if you can't do anything else, you leg lock, and everybody at the gym like, what are you doing? And like that clown over there. It's not that way anymore. Different game. It's one of the things you have to have in your arsenal. Team Cream being very meticulous, taking their time, nice and patient. Pace of this match is slowed significantly. Nice pass. Nice pass. He's in about 3/4 mount here. Only his foot is stopping him from getting all the way this full mount, and it looks like he might be going for a head and. No, he's not going for the head and arm. He might be going for the back here. Excellent, excellent job making sure to get your back to the mat and turning. Rolling for, it looks like rolling for a knee bar here. Slips out. We got 30 seconds. If your team crests, you're seeing your chances dwindling with every match. Needs to be some sense of urgency here. Toughing out that submission attempt. You could see the grimace on his face. Very, very tough competitors here.
Last 10 seconds. All right. Here we go.
Is this the last hope for Team Crest?
Yes, it is.
This is it. Oh, let's not. No. Getting really, really close here.
Yeah, these guys got to be careful with their heads. Drops right away.
He's really, really going after this heel hook here. And
Got
that's a
it.
tap.
Wow.
Team Cream. Oh my goodness. They won and they looked good throughout. It was pretty clear early on who was the top team here. My goodness. And it's just up and down the roster. It's not just one guy. Obviously, we had that impressive showing in the last duel with the one gentleman, but my goodness.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners and your new Royal Flush Quintet Grand Prize winners, Team Cream!
And they all go
Great
home
job.
a little richer. There's, as Randy Moss would say, straight cash, homie. Winner takes all, and they get all the dough. They have 2 matches left.
Looks like next up we have Ethan Daly, Dakota McFadder. Yep, here we go.
Soak in that victory, Team Cream. You all earned it.
That was excellent.
Well, we have a little pause in the action here. I just want to say thank you to everyone who decided that they wanted to tune in. It's been such an exciting night. It's been so wonderful to be here with Jim Condrevy again.
Appreciate it.
Nobody I'd rather call it with.
Your next bout is no-gi submission
And
grappling.
here we go.
And it is your co-main event of the evening. Please welcome first, Ethan Daly.
First up, we have Ethan Daly, a purple belt from the Next Element Academy here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
And his opponent. Please welcome Dakota McFadder.
Next up, we have Dakota McFadder, a blue belt from Wendell BJJ.
He's won a few medals in some U.S. grappling tournaments. He says he brings an exciting style. Submission over points seems to be his motto. His motto, excuse me.
That's the motto we like.
Oh, absolutely.
This bout is scheduled for 1 6-minute round. First, the competitor standing to my left. He is a purple belt representing the Next Level Academy. Ethan Daly.
Nice little crowd here for Ethan.
Clearly very pro
And
Daly.
his opponent standing to my right. He's a blue belt representing Wendell BJJ. Dakota McFadder.
Second to last bout of the evening. And here we go.
Co-main event, if you will. Ethan Daly in the Next Element gear. Dakota in the braids, with the strong beard. There's a pull there. Ethan going in on the legs, uses it to sweep. What
Nice sweep. Great
excellent
sweep.
And you can tell Rodney's out there with his gorilla time call. You know, I asked Ethan how often he trains. You know what he told me?
Every day.
Daily.
Oh boy, that was bad.
I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not. I'm owning that one.
You have to have kids that have dad jokes.
I don't have any that I know of.
Nice pass.
Mm-hmm. And
To Turtle.
Ethan already on the neck here. Excellent.
Nice scramble.
Excellent retention by Dakota. Snatches up the neck. Little guillotine attempt.
Heavy hands.
Mm-hmm. Pull by Ethan. Nice pass by Dakota. Oh, Ethan with the retention. He looked like he was about 9/10 of the way there.
Ethan kept moving. Went for the same pass again. Ethan does a great job. Just keep moving, 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 moving.
And Dakota's in side control here.
He's looking for the neck.
Ethan turning in here, looking to defend. Dakota does a good job flattening him out.
Dakota, a tattoo of nunchucks on his arm.
I'm not sure, but that guillotine is, and Ethan is out.
Went for the Kimura.
Dakota seems to really be favoring that guillotine. He's gone for it a couple times here. He's looking to elevate, try to get his hips higher than Ethan's hips. He's looking to stand up. He doesn't seem very interested in playing guard with Ethan.
They digging for a Kimura. I'm a little having trouble seeing here.
For a second he was. Now he's looking to elevate. Dakota back in butterfly guard. Now we got a stand-up battle again. A little arm drag attempt there by Ethan. Oh, Imanari roll. You know, I asked him beforehand if we were going to see it. He's like, probably not, but maybe, but probably not.
Nice cartwheel pass.
And right on the way out, he was like, but maybe. He did not disappoint.
Oh, he's a little slip there. So far, very close match.
Absolutely, lots of back and forth. Dakota dropped down for an ankle lock there for just a second.
Ethan's trying to bait him in. Dakota keeps very busy. Great job by Ethan.
Beautiful. Dakota's doing a good job defending his hips here, using that knee shield to keep the distance. Ethan looking to press forward while Dakota looks like he's hunting for that guillotine again.
Ethan was going for the back. Almost had it, gets him out. Great job. Awesome job by Ethan.
Goes with the grapevine. Now he's looking to walk up. Dakota framing in the neck, doing the right thing defensively. Ethan.
At 45 seconds, he's hunting the submission.
With how close this has been, this position here really might determine the outcome of this fight.
This is key, absolutely.
Like Dakota he's got some making up to do here. That was a nice escape, beautiful escape. And Ethan
goes for the guillotine.
He was selling out for it.
Not a bad idea. Takes the back again. Some great grappling by Ethan. Been winning all the transitions.
Constantly hunting for that back. Looks like he's going for the gift wrap here. He takes a check at the clock. And it runs out.
Great job, guys.
Here is your winner, representing Next Element Academy, Ethan Daly.
Excellent job by Ethan.
What an excellent match.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, before we close things out, I want to say thank you to everyone for coming out and supporting Sirius Grappling number 6. Also, we've got pizza over there, plenty of it. If you guys want to grab one before you go, they're $8 if you want a whole pizza, so jump on that if you can. Also, a real quick shout out to Brian Edwards State Farm, Carolina Kickboxing, Buddy Services, Honey, Perry Stalvey Insurance Group, and Showcase MMA. Thank you so much. And with that being said, it is time for our main event of the evening. And this is a no-gi submission grappling matchup for the Sirius Grappling middleweight title. Please welcome first, Justin Hale.
And first we have Justin Hale, a black belt out of One Belt Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
He's been competing and placing in tournaments since white belt, IBJJF, Grappler's Quest,
and
Naga,
his opponent, Frank Jordan.
And next up we have his opponent, Frank Jordan, a brown belt out of Alliance in Greenville, South Carolina.
Former winner of Submission of the Night, two-time Sirius Grappler competitor. If you like high-level grappling,
This bout is
not turn
scheduled
off the
for
stream
one
now.
10-minute round. First, the competitor standing to my left. He's a black belt representing Wendell Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Justin Hale.
That is an absolutely beautiful mustache.
Isn't it?
And his opponent standing to my right. He's a brown belt representing Alliance Greenville, Frank Jordan.
Here we go. Main event of the evening.
You love to see it. And
10-minute match.
one last time, we're going to see Adam DeWitt.
You just like saying Adam DeWitt.
This is my guy.
His beard game's strong.
So strong. There's a little bit of envy that I have from him, too. That is a strong beard game.
You can barely grow facial hair, can you?
Well, listen.
One day.
Maybe one day I'll be a man. Surely I'll grow up. We got a knee shield here.
I've seen Frank Jordan grapple before. He's pretty physical.
He's doing a good job creating space here with that knee shield and that frame in the neck there. Justin Hale looking to close that distance.
Looking for the pass. He got the pass. That was nice.
Yes, it was. It's so quick.
Frank just took a deep breath.
Just looking for a strong bridge here. Create some space. Mind you, since this is a championship match, they do have longer to work, so if you notice there's not as much of that sense of urgency, gives you an opportunity to set things up, kind of feel out your opponent a little bit. Just looking for the deep. It looks like he's going for the deep half here, and then back to the knee shield.
Frank just has a very top-heavy style.
Doing an excellent job opposing his will. Justin trying to turn the face away. Missile on that spine takes a lot of that power away. And now we have a nice reset here.
Try the jump to mount. Tough to get that to work on a black belt.
Oh, absolutely. Somebody's not expecting it maybe, but if nothing else, he's doing a good job pressing the action. He's making something happen, you know. And if you're confident in your scrambles, if you can create a scramble, you know. Because this has largely been contested out of Justin Hale's knee shield / half guard. But when you have guys that are so evenly matched, so highly skilled, it's hard to kind of sneak up on somebody or just really find that hole in their game that just they know nothing about, or they're extremely inexperienced, with.
Frank does a great job at pressuring.
Justin looks like he might want to try to come up here on the single, and he decides to drop back down. First El Hiva. Oh, what a sweep.
Great sweep.
Oh, my goodness. What a setup. Beautiful sweep.
That came right off the Gracie Basics tape that I had in 1988.
Still works.
Still works,
Still
always.
works. Still got 2 arms, still got 2 legs. Body with a computer with a neck attached to it.
We're halfway through the match. Been pretty even up to this point.
I mean, it's just now we're really getting an opportunity to see Justin Hale's top game, and well, Frank Jordan's bottom game.
From what I remember, Frank likes to be on top.
I haven't seen a strong attempt at a side control escape yet. And Frank.
Heavy pressure.
What a sweep.
Nice sweep.
He felt it. That's one of those things that it's difficult to see, but you can feel it whenever someone's on top. You can kind of feel where that base is going, and Frank waited for the right opportunity and got the sweep. Justin Hale looking to elevate with the butterfly. Let's see if he goes for the sweep here. He goes to attack the legs here. Goes with the nice sweep. He had a nice elevation. He just had to get on top.
Frank has good hips.
100%.
And he stays low. Nice
what
pass.
What a knee cut. If you're either guy, you have to continue pressing the action, because neither guy can say, "Oh, I feel very comfortable that I'm running away with this."
I'd like to see Frank attempt some type of submission from side control.
Looks like his mind, based on the way his body was moving, his mind is on moving to mount.
Just has to be careful. His hips are a little high.
Which does leave you susceptible to that sweep. And for Justin to be able to get that inside knee in.
There he goes.
Which is what it looks like.
Across, yep.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's looking for. That frame across neck does a good job of it. It keeps that pressure off of you. And it looks he looked like he was hunting for that arm triangle, maybe a little bit. Just a little bit. He was trying to push that elbow past.
Oh, there you go. He got the foot now.
He is really going after that foot here. Justin doing an excellent job.
Excellent flexibility there.
That was interesting. At this point, you got to give maybe the slight advantage to Frank. Maybe.
I'm a guy that I don't think it's really tough to win a decision off your back.
Yeah, Justin has some making up to do. He's got a minute. Not out of the realm of possibility.
I think Frank feels comfortable. He's on top. He tried for mount.
Gave a scramble opportunity. Justin was able to get that knee in.
Has to move. 45 seconds. Stretch that leg out, go into deep half, and try to make something happen. Frank's just too heavy with the hips. He's got the sweep, though.
Look at the sweep. He's got 30 seconds to work. 30 seconds to work.
Frank, though, looking for the triangle.
Got the he had the rubber guard for half a second. He was working a rubber guard on that side. We got 15 seconds to work either way.
Great job, guys.
Excellent, excellent match.
Great way to end the night.
Real quick, shout out to our sponsors, Brian Edwards at State Farm, and Jasmine is an excellent producer. She's done such a good job. Justin and Josh for bringing this all
After
together.
10 hard-fought minutes, we have a new middleweight champion. Put your hands together for Frank Jordan!
Great job.
Excellent job.
Great decision.
Can't disagree with that one. Can't disagree with that one. Listen, thank you for everybody for listening to this stream. This was really wonderful. All the competitors that did such an excellent job. Team Cream coming through with the Quintet style Royal Flush tournament win, and it looks like